Hello, I'm Andrew, and today I'm going to review the Aristona MO90 setup. 19-inch rack. Watch this, beautiful. And well, normally I film in my living room, but this thing was so heavy. I think it's 50 or 60 kilo heavy, because it's built in this 19-inch rack, and it's on wheels, as you can see. Yeah, and well, it's just upstairs, as you can see, behind my front door. And yeah, I couldn't take it downstairs, but the thing is so heavy and I didn't want to break my neck, so I film it upstairs in my hallway. And well, the thing is with this Aristona, what's this brand, Aristona? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys never heard of this brand, but this brand is in fact a brand from Philips, a sister brand, a cheap sister brand. Although it is a cheap brand, this Aristona wasn't cheap at all. This Aristona was in the shops in 1978 with the record player. I don't have the record player. 4,000 Dutch guilders, and that's very, very expensive. And well, to be honest, I never saw this complete set in the Netherlands. It is a very, very rare set. And the thing have, yeah, the power amp have 2 times 733 watt, so 2 times 73 watt with 8 ohms, and 2 times 100 watt in 4 ohms. Yeah, if you want to know more about the specs, just read in the description below this video all the specs I could find, because really I looked for, I think, 2 or 3 hours, everything what I could find, and I couldn't find nothing, really nothing. And so if in the Netherlands, because this thing was sold in the Netherlands and in Germany, but I don't believe it was sold in America or in, well, any other European country. So this thing is superb rare, very, very rare. And I don't know if you know the Philips power amps, the AH380 and the 370. Well, the 380, so the AH380 had a 2 times 100 watt power by 8 ohms, and the 370 had 60 watt power. Yeah, and this thing is exactly in the middle between the 370 and the 380. Only the Philips amps, the Philips power amps, had those VU meters, and this thing have this lightning. Yeah, so they make it a little bit cheaper. And really, I think I sold this thing completely for 100 euro. 100 euro. So the guy have to come, I don't know, beginning in this week, have to come to take this thing away. And this is unbelievable cheap, and that's my mistake, because, well, not really my mistake, but because I also paid very cheap for this thing. I drove for this thing about 60 kilometers, and I was more interested in the speakers, beautiful big Philips speakers, or no, Aristona speakers with 12-inch woofers. And when I came there, I saw these speakers were completely demolished. They were destructed, and well, I could have them for free, but I didn't want them. I left them. And when I was testing this Philips or this Aristona setup, I thought there was only one channel working, so I told the guy I didn't want it. And finally we made an agreement. I took the thing with me in my car, and I only pay for this complete setup. For this complete setup, I paid only 15 euro. Unbelievable. But okay, there was one channel broken. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what's this? What's this at? The only thing I could find after long searching on the internet what's this ad and what's the new price of this thing. And this was a ad in a newspaper from 1980, so the model was in sale. Yeah, the normal price when it came out in 1978 was much more than this 3,000 guilders these guys ask. Yeah, and watch this. So, and I only paid 15 euro. So when I placed the ad, yeah, because I sold the thing for, no, I didn't sold it for 100, I sold it for 75 euro. I placed the ad for 100 euro. And I put in my description, only one channel working. The bulbs from the tuner are out, yeah. Only the, well, these bulbs are working from the tuner. And what more was it with the thing? Oh yes, and the belt from the cassette deck player was broken. Beautiful cassette deck. Watch this, beautiful. Very, very nice. Very nice colors. What's this? Yeah, you see. And I'm not sure what kind of cassette deck is, but I'm sure it's just a Philips cassette deck. Yeah. And this is a switch unit. The AR7090 is a switch unit. That means the thing only needs one power cord. Only one power cord, because this thing have all the power cords from the cassette deck, from the preamp, from the tuner. Everything goes in this switch unit. So, and out of this switch unit only one power cord comes out. And when you push on the thing, what's this? So with only one knob, the whole system wakes up. Very nice. So this thing have one, the tuner, the AR2090, the preamplifier, yeah, that's the AR9090, the power amp, that's the AR1890, the cassette deck player, the AK3537, and the AR7090, that was the, well, the switch unit. And so when I start doing my review, yeah, I tried both channels out, and I discovered, well, both channels are just working. The thing is just working perfect. Only it's the volume knob is very scratchy, and I'm not going to clean it, because, well, to take these things out, it's a lot of work. And I just leave it like it is, you know. I didn't change the bulbs. I think when I change the bulbs, yeah, I clean the thing, well, maybe I could get the double for it, maybe 200 euro, because look at this, beautiful, beautiful. And I paid 15 euro because I thought, and the guy also didn't interrupt me, or no, because he just want to sell the thing. He was glad I bought the set, and I only paid 15 euro for it, because I thought, first I didn't want to take it. I think, yes, what do I do with another thing with one broken channel? Yeah, so I almost didn't take it, but in the end I thought, well, let me do a review from this thing, because this thing is so rare. And beautiful, look at this, unbelievable. And well, it have this acoustic control, bass treble, of course, is normal, and all the switches, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, well, I put it on source, yeah, and a tape 1 monitor, tape 2 monitor, you can see. Subsonic is, of course, loudness, high filter. No, this is the loudness, this is the loudness. So what's this? What is this subsonic? Well, I think it has to do with the when your turntable is on. This have some. I will try it just out in a few minutes when I test the sound for you. Balance, of course, a selector switch and the volume knob. And here you have a protection, yeah, a DC protection and a heat protection, yeah. I'm not sure what it is, but and how it works exactly, but I think it's just a filter to take your sound back, yeah. And of course here are the bulbs for the well, for the power output level, output bulbs, speaker AB or speaker AB together, and this beautiful cassette deck player, really beautiful cassette deck player. And also the tuner is special because I'm not sure, I just placed a wire, so no cable connection, just a loose wire in this tuner, and then I noticed when I push this button, this AFC, I don't know what it is, but then the sound and the reception is much better, but I'm not really sure what it is. MPX filter. And look at the beautiful dial pointer from the tuner, the lightning, beautiful, really. I don't know if I can, maybe if I put my hands, really very, very thin, very nice, and well, really, and I was so lucky. In the end, I'm so lucky because I'm the only one on YouTube with this setup. Really, the only one. I'm the only guy because this set is so rare. You can say, okay, a Marantz is rare. Marantz 2265B is rare. And what's rare? Yeah. What's XXX rare? Yeah. Well, this thing is XXXXXXXX rare. Just go on Google, try to find something about this set. Well, really, none of these pieces you will not even find a description. This set is very, very rare. And not even that, the thing have 2 times 73 watts of real power. 2 times 100 watt in 4 ohm, and that was in 1978, so even more power than a, well, about the same power as a Marantz 2270, yeah. So this thing really kicks ass, and the sound of this thing. And today I will test it on these magnets, MSP60. One day you can see my other movie, Speakers for Free. I got the speakers for free and I only needed them for the tweeter. I still didn't test these speakers. These speakers I will test soon on a much better amp. And next to it you see the magnet, both of them on each other, the MSP70, the bigger brother from this MSP60. And above that you see the BNS LM35. All these speakers I will test in the near future. Yeah. And anyway, today it's about this. Well, look at this beautiful 9-inch rack with wheels. But okay, I don't like it. It is too big in my living room. I would never buy a thing like this. First of all, if I would take it, well, I don't know. It could be nice for a bedroom, because in a bedroom, just, you know, when your bed is like this height, yeah, you can place things above it, your clock, your other things, and but for a living room I think it's too low. Everything on wheels, so that's why I don't really like it. You can even place a turntable above it, yeah, and so, but yeah, this thing is not working, and that's what I don't like. Well, it's the only thing what's really broken. I also placed it in the ad that the cassette deck wasn't working, but it looks clean. Watch this. And what I could read is that these heads are long life heads. So I'm not sure what that means, long life. So what's a life? 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. But Philips claimed that these heads are long life heads, so, and I'm not sure if it is well, if it's really long life. But what's this beautiful cassette deck player? I like the cassette deck player. I like the black knobs, and I think when the tuner bulbs are working, there's no lamp, no knob to, well, I think they're just burned out, and I'm not sure how many or what kind of bulbs goes in these. Only the VU meters are still working, and the tuner is out of scale. Let me show you. It's now on tuner. You can see on tuner, and just on a little wire. You heard the volume knob is a little bit scratchy. Loudness.
Hier heel erg opkomt is dat iedereen die een interessant verhaal te vertellen heeft.
Maar ik zit er als volksvertegenwoordiger. Ik zit er echt om de belangen.
So because it's only wired, you only receive Dutch stations, okay?
She reads me right around home. Werk weer namelijk naar je werk of je moet weer naar school. Dus bij deze verleng nog even je.
Well, the sound of this thing is a little bit dark, a dark sound, and I push over. Let me see if my treble is still working. Well, there's nothing wrong with my tweeters, so well, this sound is a little bit dark because now my treble is completely open. This is when my treble is on half, just on flat. Let me test my MP3 player. I still have let me see, Robert Gray on it for my last test, so let me test the sound of Robert Gray, because this sound is okay. thing really sounds nice. Really, it is a nice sounding thing, and I already regret it that I sold it for 75 euro. Really, because well, I hope the guy don't come, and so I can sell it more expensive. Yeah, but yeah, if he is coming, he still have to call me for this appointment. If he's not coming, and maybe he's not coming, this happens to me all the time, and if he's not coming, I can sell it much more expensive, because this thing really sounds nice. It have a real big power. You feel that, you heard that, this power, and well, the thing is just working on 2 channels, and well, maybe because the brand Aristona, yeah, doesn't have a very good name in the Netherlands, because Philips had a good name in those years, but Aristona didn't, because well, Aristona was the cheap sister of Philips. Yeah, so but this thing wasn't made cheap at all, and because it was also sold for 4,000 guilders in the shop, it wasn't a cheap thing at all. And you can, everything this thing breeds is quality. Really a beautiful set, and well, it is almost 37 years old, because this thing is from 1978, so 37 years old, but it is still looking fantastic. This thing, you see the damage here, I make this in my car, because I had this car, this well, this little thing, I put all my heavy weights on it. It was together with this setup in my trunk of my car, and well, it damaged it. I did it myself, because the thing was mint when I bought it, and it is still mint, only these 2 pieces, yeah, and this thing. That was my fault, but it's not a big thing. You can make it black with a permanent marker, so it's not a big problem. And anyway, the set is really fantastic, really a fantastic looking set, and it's not my style, yeah. And for 15 euro, come on man, for 15 euro. Well, I saw on the Dutch eBay, they sold the preamp and the main amp for 50 euro. So, but without the tuner, without the cassette deck player, and without the switch unit, and without this beautiful cabinet, this 19-inch rack cabinet with this 4 nice wheels under it, and it was sold for 50 euro. But yeah, a set like this, complete with tuner, with cassette deck, and with the switch unit, well, I think, even if the brand is Aristona, the value have to be at least 150 euros. Everything is working. Yeah, in this case, the bulbs are out from the tuner. The thing is scratchy. The volume knob is scratchy. Yeah, maybe this thing is worth 125. But when everything would work, so all the bulbs, no scratchy noise, and the thing would look very nice like this one. Yeah, then the value have to be from this thing, from this set, well, between 150 and 250 euro, easy, because even if it is a Aristona brand, well, I had the same thing, Aristona, and I didn't went for this set, because I thought, yes, Aristona, you know, that's what people thinking, yes, Aristona, it was a cheap brand from Philips, yeah, and well, it is cheap until you see the price, yes, what these things were sold for, yes, then you think completely different about this set. So I thought, because first I didn't want to take the thing with me, but I thought, okay, this thing is rare, and I do a review from it, so there is some info from this. After my review, there is some nice info, sound test, and well, some other info, some specs in my description. I always place some specs in my description from this setup. Yeah, and believe me, guys, my plan was to place 2 8-ohm speakers. Yeah, not 4-ohm, but 8-ohm speakers on one channel, so you have well, mono sound, but I could test the thing. I could make my review. Yeah, but I was so lucky that both channels are just working perfect. So, well, this was my review from this Aristona, the AR2090. 1990, 8090 and the 1790, and it's called the official name of this set was the Aristona MO90. Yes, well, thanks for watching. Put those thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel, and for now I say bye bye.